It's a me, Mario. Well, hello there, Apple Bites. This is your Apple Bite Rafael Tavares talking to you straight from our show here, The Written Writ. A show where you and I and you, take a journey together to become better writers. You may be wondering to yourself, what the heck is Ralph doing today? Well, I am not Ralph, I am Mario, and I'm here to tell you that video games are fun. No, that's not what we're talking about. I'm here to talk about universe creation, world creation. As a writer, you will create your world. Now, there's something easy you can do in order to play in somebody else's world as you try to create your own world. What you do is you take somebody else's universe. You take something like Mario, for instance, and you play in that world. Or you do like I did when I was playing role-playing games online. We would go back and forth in my Omega City role-playing game. What we did was, well, what I did was I created the universe using the rule set from Vampire the Masquerade. So I used their world in order to create my Omega City world, but I put my own touches into it. Made it much easier because I was working with a created universe. I didn't have to start from scratch and create my own universe. Sometimes it's a little easier to play around with somebody else's universe as we were working our writer's chops and getting our writing down. So, what you're doing is you're taking what's established and breaking it down to its basics so you can understand the process of writing better. All right? So, for example, we take Mario here, which is why I am Mario today. Sorry, I am Mario today. Yes, we are going to take it and we're going to do fan fiction. In other words, we're taking a Mario setting, the world, and we're going to use it for our advantage to write a story. Now, the world's already created for us, so all we need to do is take other characters and write the story. With the world created for us, we know who Mario is, you know his backstory, you know who Luigi is, you know his backstory. So this makes it a little easier just to take these characters and write what you're going to write. You understand what I'm saying? Here's an example of what I did with the Mario setting. All right. So I took Mario and I did this here. The sun was setting, even though you couldn't really tell. The sky had been overcast the whole trip up to the old mansion. The rain had been threatening them the whole ride. The sky kept lighting up as if a fireworks show were off in the distance, and the rumble of thunder spoke in whispers. He almost didn't take this job, but the pay was too good to pass up. They had even covered his expenses for the trip here. That alone made it worth it, but that also had triggered a tingling feeling he could not shake. As they drove up the long driveway, his hair stood completely up. It was as if electricity were coursing through him. He looked over at his brother, who had long since fallen asleep, and tapped him to wake him up. Luigi jumped up, grabbed his wrench, and was about to swing. Mario blocked his brother and said, "Whoa! Down, soldier." Luigi gazed at his brother, as if still stuck in the lands of the Sandman, but soon his eyes sparkled to life. "Sorry, Mario. I had a bad dream." Mario smirked as he said, "I can see that. Get the gear together. We have a job to do." Mario's stomach felt like someone had let loose a bag of snakes inside of it, as he and his brother stood there in front of the huge mansion. Each seemed to feel something ominous from the house, but neither uttering a word. And that is my setup for my Mario story. We have Mario, we got Luigi, we got the mansion, we can tell that he's there to do something, and we are rolling into this story. And that's what you need to do. This gives you a good practice so that when you're creating your world and your universe, you can see how everything works. You can see how everything connects into each other. And sometimes when you're stuck with your story, sometimes if you flesh out the world, it will help you out. Or if you flesh out the characters that you're using, it will help you out. If you sit there and you figure, why is this universe the way it is? Or why is my main character the way he is? What's his backstory? What are the backstories of the characters that are playing smaller roles? Sometimes, you won't even get to this stuff, but it's good to have, and it helps you as you write to pull from different places. It's important that you create your world and flesh it out as much as possible. That's why this little exercise of using somebody else's world, like Mario or the Vampire the Masquerade world, or whichever world you want to use. If you're a Marvel DC person, you can use their worlds. If you are interested in a certain book series, you can use their worlds. Write in their worlds. Have fun in the worlds. Use it as a huge sandbox so that you can get your writing fleshed out even better. So one of you out there is let me know that I'm forgetting the writer's prompt. How can I be doing that? I need you people writing, so I need to give you a writer's prompt. So, in the art of me being Mario this week, the writer's prompt will be, it's me, Mario. No, this is Leilani, not Mario. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, let Daddy finish.
Yeah, no. Talk.
Go ahead. Let Daddy finish. So, writer's prompt this week is, it's me, Mario. The word of the week is insidious. Get to writing, people. You have it now. It's me, Mario, and it's insidious. Insidious, and it's me, Mario. Okay? Adios.
Daddy. I just want to make sure she off the car.
Silly. All right, Apple Bites, that's our show for this week. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you have some kind of comment on what you liked, you didn't like, if you want to share your stories, there it is down there. Use the comment section. It's very intuitive. And if you want to check out me doing some crazy writers thing, there's my previous episode down there, or over there, or over there. Oh, maybe you can see it. And if you haven't had a chance to become an Apple Bite, why don't you press that subscribe button down there and take a bite out of the apple? This is your Apple Bite, Mario, signing off until next week. That voice is really hard to do.